All right. Good morning. Do we have sound? All right, sound is good. All right, so we're just gonna keep it like this for now. A lot to still do. I don't have the plugins installed on QUANTOWER. I gotta do all my indicators, my opening range trade levels, my copy trading. There's nothing's done. So I've been using my old PC to trade, and this is my first time using QUANTOWER on the new one. So yeah, I took this trade on my old PC, not on this one. See, draft of Nasdaq. I just said all the plugins are not installed. If I get this question a lot, I'm just gonna delete the stream and just, guys, this is my test stream. Testing. Nothing's gonna be on the stream, okay? Don't get me started, guys. Come on. I literally just said it's a test stream. I have to install things. I have to do things. Nothing is properly done yet. Orbi was great. I did have an issue though. It was so great that one of my Bullnox accounts did not enter long, and one of my Apex accounts did not enter long. So what happened? They entered long. I mean, it was a short ORB. I entered right away. I got in. Unfortunately, two accounts, one Bullnox, one Apex, did not enter short, so they entered long and they blew. So besides that, it's been great. I traded like, I don't know how many accounts. We're gonna download the doesn't QuantTower have it built in? I want to see what it looks like. I'm gonna be installing the plugin soon here. I thought QuantTower had a built-in account overview. There we go. Definitely not as clean looking, but you can kind of see. Only traded these many accounts plus the two. I did not know news was today either. I Googled it last night and it said Thursday. I don't understand. But yeah, we're gonna install this. I don't see, like, this doesn't look as good as the one I have. I mean, I could guess you can make it a little bit bigger. I guess you can make this work. So let's see if I want the profit loss, like a lock trading. Where's the net P&L? Well, I guess for free, it's not bad. Oh, there it is. All right, so let's say we go to net P&L and we would make this green. I don't know if I like this as much though. And balance. Okay, so I could make it look like I had it before. All right, so this is not bad. But we'll see what the other one looks like. I guess QUANTOWER is pretty good with that. All right. So many things to do. I don't even know. We gotta do 15-minute opening range. So start time is 9:30. And I put a clock up here, guys. A lot of people like the clock, so you go back in the stream, it's easier. I changed my streaming software, so okay. Where the hell is it? Why isn't it showing up? Oh. I was trying to make a video on this, guys, but there's no way to make a video because it's so hands-on. Like I just go as I I figure it out as I go. Is this a played is this a paid plugin? No, this one's the free one. Quality should be similar. I don't know. I don't know if I changed anything on the quality. I'm just hoping that there's not as much desync where you get delayed if you like watch multiple streams. quality is not the best. I mean, it's pretty clear, but I don't know. Riley, yeah, sometimes they might miss it, but let's go. That's good. So I got denied a payout from Take Profit Trader, guys. That is very interesting. I have no idea. It doesn't tell you why either. I'm assuming because I traded my account yesterday. But it's weird because I made more money, so I don't understand. I haven't looked at the new changes with Tradeify at all. I heard about it and I like briefly seen the things, but I've been so busy with, you know, rebuilding the computers and stuff. It's not something I really looked into yet. The only thing I saw is they removed the amount of days. So I don't know why we would need to make more profits. Tradeify is coming to QUANTOWER, but remember, guys, QUANTOWER Project X is not ideal if you're trying to copy trade. It's great if you do it alone. However, if TradeSyncer supports Project X, but it's still, see, even Project X on TradeSyncer is not fully supported. Yeah, I don't think you would have to make more profit. It's just, there's just no more days that you have to trade. It's just, you just have a consistency. That's the only thing that you gotta follow. Oh, Riley. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So Riley thought that if you lose on Apex, let's say on the first day of the account, and you had a 50K account, you could risk 750 per trade. But if you lose, let's say on the first day, and now you only have $1,500 worth of drawdown, he thought you can't risk, you know, 30% of the 1,500, but that's not the case. It's always 750 unless you get above the safety net. All right, what else do I need to do, guys? What else do I need to do? I need to do multiple charts. I'm still on the 1 minute. All right, so we're gonna save. Actually, I need to add. I think I need to add the RSI. I think average range, not RSI. Separated average true range. Normalized average. That's new. I wonder what these are. Actually, pretty good ATR. We're gonna trade some of my new Apex accounts, some scalping action for sure. Just trying to All right, maybe I'm gonna install the. I did trade 2 of these accounts. Maybe I should trade the third one really quick. Okay, I'm not gonna use the... I need to set up my hotkeys for time frames. All right, so the opening range trade again was right here. Very easy opening range trade today. But yeah, I had an issue with the copy trader. It's not so much the issue, it just happened so fast that it's unfortunate, but hope the new PC is working out. I just had problems streaming on the same PC as trading, really? But did you have like a very powerful PC? I streamed on my laptop in the past and it was fine. I am streaming on the 5080 9950 graphics CPU. Pretty much the only thing I could get better right now is the 5090 graphics card versus 5080, which I'll get eventually. I'll probably get the 6090 when it comes out next year or in 2 years. So I guess we've been in a range lately, right? Like I haven't really been fully paying attention, but the market's just been in a straight chop and range. I use the volatility is a little bit higher today, but it looks like we pretty much sold off to the news and then bouncing right back up. I gotta put up a, so let me save this as a default. All right, so now I open a new chart and set this one up to the ticks. So 500 ticks. All right, so now we have the tick and we have the 30-second chart. All right, so that works. I guess I'll throw this in here for now. So ETF has a beat the beast challenge, make 500 on the 100K account to pass. Nice. I'm not really gonna promote smaller accounts with Elite. I think Elite, if you're gonna trade with Elite, you want to trade with biggest accounts. But I mean, 100K account is not terrible, I guess. Because once you go live and you go live so fast, your drawdown is gonna be based on what account size you have. I have a long way to go to make back my losses here on Elite, but we'll just take our time. All right, which account could I trade? Maybe I'll trade my Apex, a new Apex account, just to see if I have a feel for the market. You know, see what we could do here. A brand new account. Definitely missed the nice long opportunities down here at the bottom, but there might be more. All right, I also have to install the plugin for I hate that Windows does this. Why do you do this, Windows? The only thing is I don't remember how to install it, so I gotta go look. So LDQ. So this is going to be the plugin that I paid, the paid plugin. I didn't pay for it, but. I want to see what the risk on it is, what the risk management on it is, because if the risk management is pretty good, then I'll use that. Otherwise, I got to get Quant Guard. All right, how do we install this? The installation thingy. Damn it. I gotta look how to install it because now I don't know. Does QuantGuard run on your PC as a plugin to QuantTower? Yes. It's not a plugin in the sense of like plugging into your software. It's a plugin in the sense that it logs into your Rhythmic accounts, so you're able to get control over them that way. So it's not like it's within your trading software. It doesn't matter what trading software you use. It's like a third-party software that you log into your Apex or your Lucid, or I think the Trade of 8 support's coming now too. So yeah, I might still get it because the Trade of 8 aspect. I would just love for Project X to be a seamless copy trading experience on QuantTower, and then life would be great. But yeah, why did I get denied a payout on Take Profit Trader? That is so weird. That's the one by Matt? No. Does Apex Funded have the same live trailing rule as their evals? Yes. No, they don't actually. It changes. So in evals, it's still trailing, right? Same as in funded, but in evals it does not stop trailing. So if you have the bigger accounts, like the 150K accounts, you could blow a 150K account being up $4,000. Almost 4,000. Like 3,000. Versus on a live account, it stops as soon as you make your drawdown. So if your drawdown is 5,000, as soon as you make $5,000, then the drawdown stops. I'm a little scared about the copier doing weird things. I was there. I was there as well in 2023 and going to 2024. Um, I did 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 4 accounts, 5 accounts. Don't go jumping in 100 accounts at a time because you're still testing it, right? If you're testing the ORB, then should be no reason to trade a lot of accounts and just get payouts. And once you get payouts, right, you have 250K accounts, whether that's Bullnox, Lucid, whatever it might be. It's around 4,000 is like the average. It's like $4,000 payout. Well, get a $4,000 payout just from the ORB and use that $4,000 to buy more accounts. And then if you lose them, at least you didn't lose your hard-earned money from your job, right? That's how I look at it, always. The fund is similar to Take Profit Trader then? Yes, very similar. All right, I don't even know how to trade this. It's so choppy. So let me try to get this installed. Plugins. There's so much beef on Twitter again. Jesus, these people are crazy. Settings, scripts. All right, let me restart QuantTower and see if we got it. Does Take Profit Trader have consistency rule for their sim funded accounts? No, they don't. Take Profit Trader is number one, but I did just get denied a payout and I have no idea why. I got approved for like $1,800 and I got denied for $600. No idea. All right, let's see. There it is. It's back. Okay. but it's not showing my account. Oh, license key. Okay, there's a license key to this now. I forgot. I think I lost my license key. Okay, got it. All right, so this is what it looks like stock, okay? And then you have to customize it the way I did on my previous PC. And I just got to go to settings, columns. All right, so firm, it's the same. I think we just got to make bigger fonts for everything. I hope I can make bigger fonts. All right, line spacing, compact. Yeah, it's gotta be compact. Equity. So I think equity was what I had in green. Something like that. Coloring mode by sign. Okay. I think that should be the same here. All right, something like that for now. And the cool thing is now you could lock your account, see? But how about risk management? Pretty sure there was a risk management aspect to this. Yep. So I could set daily profit target, daily loss limit, trail maximum balance buy. I like that. All right, so this is pretty good. I could definitely take advantage of that and at least try not to blow my accounts in one day. Like once I have an account like Hello. Oh, like this one. I was gonna say, where the hell did they go? These two. This is still not optimized. I gotta go back to how I had it on my previous PC because I think that was so clean. Yeah, this is a plugin. Okay, now let's see. I'm gonna have to play with this off stream. I just feel like I'm completely not focused enough to be able to get this underneath my name. Plus, I'm using a new software, so. All right, but we're going up here. All right, we gotta start trading. I'm gonna start scalping. I don't really care. Gotta get back in the groove. How can anyone trade this? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. The last couple days, like yesterday, wasn't the opening range trade yesterday like 42 points? I thought the summer was gone, but it's not. I feel so out of sync. I didn't trade like properly for 2 days. I lost my accounts on Friday, a bunch of them. Like, I feel so out of sync right now. So out of sync. Did not get filled there. I don't know the reason. They didn't give me the reason. I gotta reach out to them. It was on a live account though. Hey, what happened to your setup? What setup? The only thing I could think of, for take profit traders, that I traded my account yesterday and it wasn't approved yet, so they took forever to get. Like, I requested a payout on Monday, and I just got paid today. So I traded one of my accounts yesterday, but let me make sure I didn't like leave an order out or something. Oh, never mind. That was the payout account. I was like, wait a minute, I blow this account. Okay, so this is how it works. So on this account, now I have only $2,600 worth of drawdown because I requested a payout of $1,800 on this account on the first day. So now I have $2,600 worth of static drawdown, basically. So if I make $300 today, I could withdraw it and I'm still gonna have $2,600. If I want to get back up to $4,500 with the drawdown, I actually have to make the $1,800 back and hold it in the account. That's how that works. No, the account's still the same. The account's still good. I'm not sure why they denied it. I'm gonna reach out. Let's see if the website works. I don't know if Take Profit is getting Project X. I never heard about that. I don't know. I feel like people complain about Project X more than anything. Which I'm surprised Tradeify got that. Because Tradeify always said they don't have Rhythmic because it was unstable. But Rhythmic is very stable, and Project X, there's a lot of complaints about, yet they went with Project X. Maybe it's just easier and cheaper. I don't know. Oh, I gotta get rid of the grid. The grid on the chart is pissing me off. Where is it? Where is it? Anyone see the grid? There it is. What do you mean get me started again? And I'm pretty good. I'm over the losses, if that's what you're asking. As far as health goes, still feeling the injury, so it's not ideal, but it's kind of weird. I just don't know. I am going to a place called Stretch Lab, so they stretch you out, so that's pretty good. I go there twice a week. So I'll use my flexibility will be top notch when I get back on the course. The only thing I can start doing is getting more payouts. I already looked at flights to South Carolina for my birthday in December, how much it costs. It's like $125, $150, 2-hour flight. Yep. I'll be golfing all year round, baby. I'll be flying more this year than I flew my whole entire life. Literally, I'm going to use the plane as a bus. Fly out to South Carolina for a day. Fly out in the morning, tea time at like noon. and then play the next day, fly back. Yeah, when I went to Canada for a wedding, I'm a last minute guy, so I was DJing a wedding in Canada, and it was a friend of mine, so we kind of worked out a deal, whatever. And I told him hire a DJ there, and I'll just use their stuff. Be better off. And I plan on flying, and I checked the prices like a month before the wedding, and I was like, oh, this is crazy. So I waited till like the last minute before the wedding to see if they would drop. No, it was like $1,200 to fly to Quebec or Montreal, because then you have to take an Uber. So it was like, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna drive. I drove 8 hours. This price action is crazy, guys. You're way too young to waste money on Stretch Doctor. Uh, what? They're not doctors. They went to the same school I did. So I'm just supporting a business. Too young. All right, Mr. Fitness. Yeah, it's insane. It was like I could fly to Europe, and I could go to Dominican Republic for a week. Flight included and everything. So I just drove. But yeah, the stretch clinic I go to, they all went to the same school I did. Not all of them, but like there's like 3 of them locally to my area, and like I looked at the people that work there, and a lot of them went to my school, the same major, so it's pretty cool. I get to support. 'Cause I know they were making peanuts over there, so it kind of sucks. All right, I want to buy this, but like, is it gonna fall apart? I feel like it's getting a little top heavy here. My major was exercise physiology. I liked school. School was actually really, really fun. I want to go into medicine, but then DJ business took off when I had to do my prereqs. So after I graduated, I still had to do a couple of prereqs to go to PA school, and then in that time, my DJ business just kind of grew because I put a lot more time into it. And then I was like, you know what? Let me take 1 year off and fully commit to the DJ business, and that's when my life changed. All right, so I have these hourly markers on the chart, kind of give us an idea when the new hour starts. It's a new indicator to make millions of dollars. Tesla squeezing, nice. Small caps have been crazy, huh? Anyone follow small caps? Jesus. Wow, I just got a message from Take Profit Trader. Let's go. Could just buy the dips, guys. Why am I scared? Why am I scared? Look at the bounce right off the 200 moving average. I know as soon as I buy it, it's just gonna fall apart, but this is the perfect price action for scalping, man. But if you wait too long, then it's eventually gonna break. I feel like it's gonna bounce more. Making a wick here, but maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Yes, now it's rejecting. So we'll see how low it goes. All right, let me mute my desktop. How can I do that? I'm gonna try to mute it so that way you don't hear it. Yeah, see if I just waited for my initial order, like how easy trading is. It's just a lack of patience, right? Lack of patience, lack of things that really is what makes scalping so hard. You make some mental errors and it costs you. I don't know why I keep doing this, but this is exactly how I always lose on scalping. It's that one extra entry. When I already took a trade in the same spot, I re-enter and it costs me. Maybe I'll get lucky here. Maybe not. I'm gonna try to hold on to this for a little bit. It is making lower highs every time. Okay, that's another thing I gotta change. Is this quick ruler? No background. See how much little bit of a tweak, and look how much of a difference it makes. And those are the things that I would love to make a video on, but there's just no way to make a video on that. Like, look how clean that before it was like a mess. Like, look at this, right? Versus this. I have all the information I need, and that's it. Nothing else. All right, sorry guys. Lame stream, thumbs down, unsub. Well, thank you. I'll miss you. Never seen your name before, and I'm gonna miss you so much. My God, what a lame price action. I can't even. He goes, this guy's always staring at his phone when he's on the stream. Yeah, because I have a life. And a lot of people ask me, why do you stream? Because I just stream and I do my thing. I don't really care that I'm streaming. I'm just still doing my day-to-day things. It's not my job to stream. So my payout was declined for insufficient funds. I don't know what that means. I didn't request more than I was allowed. I made more money yesterday, so I made 10% of my retirement account past month in investments. Nice. Big spike in the market for sure. I bought too much Nvidia for before earnings, so that kind of hurt me. But I'm still up like 12 grand. Percentage wise, I don't even know. Percentage wise, I'm up 17% now. Yeah, I don't get it, Steve, because how would it let me request it if I didn't have it, you know? You should get into the option wheel. I don't know what that is. I know Robinhood they made some great changes. There's gonna be futures. We could trade futures. I wonder what the margins are gonna be. Did they say what the margins are gonna be? It sounds so complicated. I've been so out of touch. I've been like, I feel like I've been just in a rush every single day. I just feel like I just don't have the time to do anything and to slow down my time. I don't know what it is. Like when 12 o'clock comes, I feel like the day's over because I have to go do this, I have to go do that, and the day's over. Like I have the whole day planned, and to me, that feels like the day's over. And that's why I go to the gym at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, golf has definitely taken a lot of my time. That is for sure. Because even now, I still watch golf and I still go to a practice range. I became a member at a golf. I'm an official member of a golf course. Bling bling bling. So when someone asks me if I belong to any country clubs, I could say yes, even though it's not a country club. But all right, let's sell off here. If we get a nice sell off, it's gonna be an easy long. I am not shorting. I hate shorting. So let's. It's like a very cheap membership. Actually, it makes if you play golf a lot at that place, it makes no sense to not to be a member. But they have a nice field, like a short game field. I would say it's like 180 yards maybe total with 2 greens. So like for chipping and putting and stuff like that, it's and then you could also practice your irons for like, 150 yards, 120 yards, your pitching wedge from the actual grass, not from the mats. So definitely worth the money. I feel really good today. If you ask me right now if anything hurts, I would say no. My injury is not existent until I go and swing or do something. There's certain movements that cause pain, but like I could do chest workouts if I'm not laying flat on my back. If I'm laying flat on my back, that's when I feel I guess because so much stretch. Gary loves shorting. Yeah, I live for shorting, but only in stocks. In futures, I just don't feel comfortable. It's not even that I don't feel comfortable because I don't really care about that aspect. It's just it's more comfortable is the wrong word. I feel like I overcomplicate things when I look for both sides. Like right now I want this to sell off, not because I'm short, but it's because I want to go long, right? I want to go long at support. But if it doesn't sell off, I don't really care, like and if I just look for one direction, I always um am more patient because right now I'll be trying to short, maybe it's gonna bounce, and flip long, and then I just overtrade when I go both directions. It's not even the bias too, obviously, because obviously the market goes up most of the time. Versus small caps, the small caps always die. Just never know when, but they always do. But now we could short on Robinhood too. See, beautiful sell off. Now we wait for support or a two-legged pullback, and Very aggressive, actually. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good thing I didn't overtrade right here. 926 is the news low, so I'm gonna buy that. That's my first entry. Kind of got missed. Just gonna try to make like 300, 400 bucks and then switch the accounts. I gotta find a way to mute the desktop audio and be able to hear it in my headphones. I know there's a way to do it. I just gotta figure out how. Because anyone that's trading on QUANTOWER is gonna bother them. Okay, I'm in. And I'm out. That's like $75 right there. I think it's gonna faked out pretty good here. Okay, now we watch for a trap. I'm not gonna take it though. No, I didn't hear about it. Or maybe, when was this? My dad was saying something 2 days ago. Up 369 and I didn't really trade much, you know, that's the beauty of scalping, I guess. This is it? Let's see. Hard to tell if this is the bottom yet or not. Could just be trapping longs. Yeah, traps longs. Did it? Kind of want to add one more, but no, I'm kind of scared. Yeah, I'm not going to. What a price action right here. What's going on, Slade? Congrats on your big payout. And so far, don't really notice much difference. Obviously, in gaming, I noticed a big difference, but in trading so far, has not really made a difference. I got this PC for such a good price that I had to buy it. I didn't plan on buying it, and I just bought it because it was such a good price. Because I bought a PS5 Pro to play Call of Duty on because my old PC keeps crashing with Call of Duty. So I bought PS5 Pro. I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna switch to a console. It's the same thing. And like, you know what? I want to go back to PC. Right. And it feels so weird having only this many accounts. Oh man, I think the bottom might be in for now. Might as well go for 800. I mean, for 500 bucks. Boom. There's 537. I'm gonna switch accounts. Probably won't be able to trade all of my accounts today, but we'll try to do our best. I would love to retest the lows. Yeah, Slate is carrying a very heavy backpack. There we go. Let's get it back down to the lows. Well, first, I guess the low of the opening range at 910. Then we have the previous day's high at 906, and then we have the low of the day. So it's a lot of support there. So I would love to smart man. Smart man. It's not financial advice, but you could also invest it into prop firms and make more money with it. Turn 30K into 100K. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, that's the worst. Most people in my like social circle don't know anything about my. That's why I don't have an Instagram for trading, and same thing with TikTok, because it's recommended to your friends, and that's something, the last thing I want. Oh, teach me how to trade. But I started here. I'm gonna start one. Okay, one more things I gotta change. Positions. We need see ticks and currency. But what's the 100K account looking like? Yeah, the 15-minute opening range didn't even trigger today. I guess it could have triggered here, but not really. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, new PC is kind of set up. It's not. I don't have NinjaTrader yet. I don't have. Maybe I could get away without NinjaTrader. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I need NinjaTrader? I barely used it the last time. It didn't have the proper settings, so kind of. I feel like if I set it up properly and use affordable indicators and make it look nice, maybe I'll use it more. Plus, I do have a live account with NinjaTrader, so if I wanted to ever refund it, I could. I tried to make my desk a standing desk again. The lighting doesn't work for it. Gotta change my lighting setup for the standing desk to work, so yeah. What is the spec on the new PC? Let me pull it up actually. These are the specs. It's a really good price. So Windows Pro, Ryzen 9950, 5080. All I need. I was gonna build like a fancy computer. That was my goal, right? That was my goal once the new graphics cards come out. I'm like, I'm gonna build a custom PC, make it look nice with all these crazy LED fans and make it out of walnut. So it kind of fits my theme. And then I'm like, with my new desk, I don't even see my PC. I'm not gonna spend extra $2,000 just to customize a PC. Once you start customizing it, you start adding everything, and it's like $5,000-6,000. Backtesting the ORB of 5 and 50 minutes, but depends what your ORB is, right? Like what is your target? What is your stop loss, all that stuff. It really depends on how do you get into it. Like I don't get into it. Like for me, it breaks the 15 and then it has to retest and then I take it. I don't take it just because it breaks it. Yeah, we might still get it today to the upside. And that was a nice dip buy, I guess. Now we're making higher lows and higher highs. So 12 ticks is still pretty small, so the ATR is not terrible. Not the worst, not the best. I'm gonna try to repeat the same thing. We do have a two-legged pullback here, but It's right into the 200 moving average, so I'm not gonna buy that. I did not trade Monday, and then I traded Monday afternoon, but the opening range trade I didn't trade it Monday, and then yesterday I won, and today I won. So 2 wins, but it just sucks what happened Friday. That's really a big setback. That was my biggest trading loss ever. Because 90% of those accounts were above safety net. So that was the money I made in those accounts. So kind of counts as a loss. Versus like a brand new account, like this account, for example, if I lose $5,000 on this account, that's a lot different than losing $5,000 on this account, right? A lot different. Great to see you back. Yeah, I was just switching over PCs. I had to build my new desk. So I have a second desk next to me. And the only good thing is right now I'm able to use Photoshop on my, let's say, second computer, my old one, and the files will automatically show up on this one. So it's like linked. The documents and everything are linked with OneDrive, so it's pretty nice. I don't know how I did that. That's just pure luck. So I don't have to install every single thing because I use Photoshop for work a lot, and all my overlays are Photoshop. So that's why I don't have any of the promos up right now on the stream. Because I know Take Profit Trader ended their 40%. Now it's 30%. Is it 30%? Thought I saw that, right? Come on. Dip right below. Oh, no. No dip. Two-legged pullback is working here. Let's just get a dip. Let's force a dip. All right, don't tease me like that, though. Come on. Supposed to sell me out, then dip. Nice two-legged pullback here, so should have entered a little lower, would have been out. All right, now we're gonna go retest this. Just scalping my way out. Just bored. Market's slow. We're chilling. Testing UPC, testing everything. So far, so good. I also have this overlay. Might as well use this one since we don't have the P&L up yet. This is my P&L on the day. Crazy how I waited for the dip and it wouldn't come, so I bought it. Now it's dipping. But it's probably not gonna dip enough. I hope it does. Nope. I'm gonna make my target bigger then. Go for 5 points instead. All right, target would have been filled. So let's see how this plays out. Target would have been filled on the initial target. But we're trying to go for a little bit more, and we got it. All right, 157 right there. So really not even like fully trading, just scalping and making a little bit of profit, making a little bit of progress in the accounts. Kind of like the ORB, just much more difficult because it's slower. But you know, $200-300 a day adds up. It surely adds up. So I'm just placing my longs on the previous lows. What a slow grind. The first half hour was good though. Gotta make your money in the first half hour and just go on with your day. Is TradingView lagging? I don't know. Don't use TradingView, but the price action is very slow, so like it almost looks like NQ is lagging right here. Like this price action is very like low. Is it low volume? I don't know what's going on. Like why is this happening? What prop firms are the best to trade with? It's really a personal preference, but can't go wrong with TakeProfitTrader, Tradeify, Apex if you want to scale up, Lucid, Bullnox, Top Step, My Funded Futures. Those would be your, out of that list, you could definitely find something that works for you. But I know, but is it lagging as in like the price or what orders going through? Oh man, what a day. So what was the news today? Was today CPI or PPI? I literally Googled it last night at the gym and it said September 11th. Is something going on tomorrow? Is there PPI tomorrow or CPI? What was today? I don't even know. So I kind of missed it. I wanted to pass some more evals. Okay, so CPI is tomorrow. All right. So I'm going to try to send it on some evals. Maybe even like Phidias. Phidias has 25K accounts for $8 again. I wouldn't mind having a live account with them again. At this point, might as well have a live account with everyone, so that way. Anki's been acting weird all week. Very slow. I'm so hungry, but try not to eat for a little bit more. Definitely felt that a little bit. Come on, get a dip. I want to make $500. Maybe not even. Maybe even like 350. Can you trade news with Phidias? I think so. On the evals? I think so. Come on. Flush it. There we go. Come on, come on. Come on. Yes. Come on. There we go. That's one. Let's get the second one filled. There we go. All right, let's see if we could get something out of these two. Or is it going to keep flushing more? Get a little trap here. Oop. Didn't react the way I wanted to. Need to hold this. Bounceless so far. We'll see how it reacts here at the lows. Yeah, we got room. We got room for a stop. Not looking good right now. Very, very weak. Let me get out of one, please. Wow, really? Interesting. Oh, fuck. Pressed the wrong button. I never even seen that before. Pretty cool, actually, that you could do that, though. You could see. Just change to market and right away it will stop you out. It's pretty cool. Costed me a little bit there, but gonna scalp back and then hopefully it comes back to this price eventually. Would it be a problem with bull knocks to go max contract size for one trade a day with option one? But otherwise trade normal. I don't know what that means. Do you mean like just trade it for day one or every single day you trade big size? Just one trade. If you go full size for let's say 1 or 2 days and then you scale down for the rest of the days, then you will get denied most likely. If you do it every day, you should be fine. Yeah, because you're being consistent, right? That's the whole point of it. Consistency. Yep. If you do it every day, you should be fine. It's hard to tell which way it wants to go here. I gotta keep trying to scalp more. But yeah, it's so weak. Hopefully just double bottoms here and goes up. So strange. I mean, it's making a perfect range, but oh well. Can I move my cam? No, I can't, but I could do this. I usually buy the other accounts. I buy the advanced accounts. I might do it tomorrow for CPI. I don't know. I should do it tomorrow for CPI. But my expenses are going to be so much higher this month. Oh man, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Crazy how we get a straight sell-off. I guess it happened here too. I mean, the beauty of this market is that it's so slow that a move like that, it's really not making that much damage. If the market was volatile and we had a move like that, the account would have been dead. New camera too? You look extra HD? No. I think the settings are better on the stream. I think the bit rate's higher, if I'm not mistaken. The quality is pretty good. Come on, fill me, please. Don't trap here without filling me. Yep, it trapped. Unbelievable. Go up. There we go. It was polarity. Close enough. Polarity ATI. Oh man, what a time. It got me back into futures. So I'm not gonna complain about it too much, you know? It got me back into futures, and that's when I kind of started to make a transition from stocks to futures. And talk about a scam. Not even a scam because it's just a product, but you know, talk about false hopes. Yeah, I started making videos about them because I wanted to see if someone else is doing it and maybe I need help or whatever. But no one seemed to be profitable with it. Come on, let's get back up to 950s, please. Pretty much break even here at 940 though, so that's pretty good. Come on, baby. Yeah, they probably did. I mean, I got one payout. That was my first ever payout. But you know what I did after that? So I got my first payout with polarity, and then I was like, oh, this is great. So then I funded, I think $4,000 or $5,000 into my Ninja Trader account, and I blew it. I was like, I don't need prop firms. I could just do this and make $200-300 or $400 a day. It's great. Well, that didn't work. That's why I'm so grateful for prop firms. Yesterday was a big blow up day for a lot of stock traders in the small cap industry. You know, I saw a lot of 6-figure losses. And it's like, wow, I lost 6 figures on Friday, but that was all sim money. Like it's not really gonna you know, the only thing that it does is like this month of September is not gonna be a big payout month, you know, and that's the only thing that it did. And I have to spend maybe $5,000 to recoup my accounts, rebuild my accounts. Versus for them, it is a 100K loss. Do I trade a personal account? Right now, I don't. I might try with this Robinhood. Maybe I'll try. If I install NinjaTrader and make it work correctly on my PC, then because on my old one it didn't work correctly, then I'll maybe refund. I have a NinjaTrader live account. I think I have like 200 or 300 bucks in it, so I could refund that. And I don't know how I would trade it though. That's the biggest thing. Like, what's the difference between a live account with NinjaTrader versus my Take Profit Trader is live, my Lucid account is live. I mean, not Lucid, my Elite Trader Funding account's live. Like, I have live accounts. I have Apex accounts that are uncapped. So if I make $10,000 in those accounts, I could take it out. You know, so what's the difference? Like, why bother? M Futures, they closed my account. That was my last broker with them, but I doubled my $4,000 into $8,000 on the ORB last year, and then that was it. All right, this market's not bouncing yet, though. It's not yet bouncing, so I'm gonna be patient here and just keep trying to, you know, add more scalps. And by the time it goes back up to 950, I should be up like $400, hopefully. Do I really need a paid Ninja Trader license for a Take Profit Trader challenge? No. No. You could do, you get a license of Ninja for free, but you could also do Tradeovate. You could do QuantTower. All right, it's going against us a little bit more. Of course, we caught the wrong side of the move. All right, this is not looking best. I need to get a bunch of scalps in order to bring my average way down and see if we can work out of this. So far, no good. Not good, but we'll see. Gonna have to stop out here soon. And just restart. I have to stop out for $1,500. Bummer. That's why we scalp one account at a time. All right. And now we're just going to be very aggressive. See if we could catch the bounce off the lows. So strange that it just sold off like that out of nowhere. But I guess there was a reason for it. That's a plugin. Oh, so there is a different. You're Alex. You're not the first one to say the stream looks different, so it's pretty good. Wow. They're gonna make me do it, guys. They're gonna make me do it. They're gonna make me jump right back in because look, bottom tick exit. It's not even fair at this point. You know what? Let's just jump in. Who cares? One account. If I lose it, at least I will have no reason to Does Apex have rules against scalping? No, you just gotta watch your 30% drawdown. So like on the 150K account, that would be $1,500. Yeah, I bottom ticked out of that. That's pretty sad, if you ask me. Maybe I shouldn't have added those two. Okay, we're gonna play. Can't really add too much. James, doing pretty good. Did you already blow the 30% rule technically? No, I lost $1,500 on that trade. I stopped out at $1,500. Because if you can't count these, right? Because look, this and this, this and that, right? So you have 2 entries and 2 exits. That's the stop loss, right? So when I enter there, that's my stop loss there. If I enter here, that's my stop loss. I took my stops for those trades, and the only trades that count is now these trades that I bought here and here. So that was $1,500 right there. Like right now, it's $1,500 from here, right? But like, let's say if I buy one here, I'm gonna talk you through it if I can. Let's say I buy a contract right there and I sell it here. It's not this contract at 906 selling at 910. It's buying at 906 and selling one of the contracts from the 920s at 910 for a 10-point loss. Okay, so that's how that is calculated. It's first in, first out in futures. So I have 3 contracts here. I'll add a 4th one there. And if I sell one here, I'm selling one of these first. We need some bend and rows. I go tell Nutty to play some bend and rows for us. Things are not looking good. How's it going? It's going. It's going slow and steady. Not a good trading day though. Just small profits here, and I'm about to blow this account today, I think. So can't say it's a great day, but it's not a bad day either. I just can't seem to manage making $3,000-4,000 in a day, but it's so easy to lose $3,000-4,000 in a day, and I just wish I found a way to make $3,000-4,000 in a day. I think that would be life changing. This is how like the big guys do it. $1 million traders. They're able to find a big trade every single day, or at least not most of the days. Versus I just can't. No matter what I do, and this is not talking right now. I'm talking about 9 years of trading. No matter what I did, every time I tried to go for big wins, it would never work. It just never clicked for me. Just was not meant for me. Like, I don't know. Every time I try to go and hold a position, it always goes back against me. It's so hard to make a lot of profit. Some people are good at it, and that's the difference between like the $1 million guys and like the normal people. Just do the opposite trade. But how would you do that if you win 90% of the time? How are you going to take the opposite trade if you win 90% of the time? Once you have that huge account, then you go big. But I have a huge account. I could blow, realistically, right now, 100 funded accounts and not really notice it in my bank account, right? So isn't that huge account in a sense? Like I could risk 100 funded accounts right now without a single care in the world. Yeah, it would sting a little bit, like actual trading loss. But how much does 100 accounts cost? On average, let's say average is $200 per account, or 250, let's say. Yeah, 25 grand. Like I could just do that, and like it's like losing a funded account, self-funded account, PDT account on stocks. You know, so like I have the funds. Like I don't really have to be cautious of risk, but it's still like I always thought it was that too. Um, I always thought it was not having enough capital. And you know how oftentimes you'll hear like, oh, this guy's making money because he, you know, his parents got money and he's got money. Like that was the thing in the past. Now it's because they're making money on social media, so they're able to risk the money. It doesn't make a difference. If I give you a funded account right now with $5,000 worth of drawdown and you have no connection to it, right? Because you didn't spend a single dime on it. I guarantee you're not gonna do any better than on your regular accounts. So it's just very tough. Like I just can't find a consistency in a way to get big wins. Like some of these guys do it and they're really good at it. I for some reason can't. Like even like passing 300K accounts. I don't know how these people do it. You only trade one asset. Well, I'm talking about in general. You know, stocks, same thing. If I go to back to stocks? I'm scalping. I mean, there's no way I'm holding these stocks. I mean, they could rip your head off. And every time I would hold, it would rip my head off. If I don't hold, it dumps. You know, it was the same thing. That's why I'm very happy to be where I'm at, because like I still haven't figured out this trading game, right? Like I'm still struggling like the rest of us. There's many people that are struggling and can't figure it out, but I'm making money thanks to prop firms, and I am so grateful for that because it's buying me time, and maybe one day it will click. But how do you hold winners on Nasdaq when it moves like this today, and then tomorrow it's gonna start moving 50 points a candle? You know? No, I'm just talking out loud. I'm very grateful for where I am. But it's because of prop firms. You know, I don't great, you know, I don't think I'm the greatest trader, you know, not even close. Like there's some people out there that have a lot less payout than I do and they think they're the greatest traders. Sometimes I see the ego on Twitter and I'm like, wow, these guys really got no shame. Why can't we see the accounts? Because I don't have it set up yet. I'm using a new PC and everything, so can't see the accounts. I don't know exactly how to do it yet. I'm using a new software as well, so I just installed the plugin on stream, and once I get off stream, I'm gonna figure out how to put this into that box. Hopefully it's just as easy. Hopefully this software is gonna give me ability to do a lot of more things with the stream. I switched over to Streamlabs from OBS, which my old PC also couldn't run. It would just keep crashing. Like with this software, I could stream on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all at the same time. I guess we're not gonna get a bounce. I don't know. Gotta be patient for it, I guess. The biggest thing is like trying to survive until the bounce comes and then being there when it actually comes, right? Like a lot of times we'll just give up right before, or it finally starts to go and we sell out too soon. Yeah, yesterday's high. It bounced right off to yesterday's high. That's why my stop loss was in a bad spot. We got the opening price. We have yesterday's high and then yesterday's close. Yesterday's close at 890. I don't know if you guys could read that, but to learn different skills, perhaps reach out to people you respect. You know what it is? I think a lot of it has to do with the psychology of trading. You know, for them, they might be able to hold through drawdown and they might be able to hold through unknown territory. So let's say they're up $1,000. They don't really care if they lose that $1,000, right? In order to make $5,000, you can't care about $1,000. So I think that's the one stage. And then the setups, I don't know. I don't know if someone could teach you a setup that's going to be, you know, something that you could replicate. I don't know if it works that way. I feel like a lot of traders use intuition, even though they might say they don't. Magic Trader, that's exactly what I do as well. But it's just so weird how one day I could make every single trade happen. And next day, like today, I just couldn't get this trade to work out, right? So like what's better? Because I got plenty of trades early on in the day. Do I just copy trade? Maybe tomorrow I'm going to copy trade all my accounts that are the newer accounts and try to scalp. And that way I could scalp only 5 times, 6 times in a day and not have to scalp 100 times in a day. In order to trade all my accounts one at a time, I got to trade it, 100 times. And making $200-300 a day is, with 3 contracts, is really fast. If you request from Apex and it gets denied, and on my next 8 days I do $100 days, is that flipping? No. Nope. That is not flipping. Okay, so right now we watch this price, right? If this gets to negative 500, I got to stop out. But if I get to sell this one contract, then you'll see how it's going to affect my unrealized. Right, so now I'm down 396. So now I have a lot more down room. See where I could stop out now at 890. Big difference. That's what I was talking about earlier. We would need to see a bounce off of here, and then I gotta add, like, gotta get up to like 5 contracts and try to make some profit. How do I like the new 911? I like it. Do I love it? I don't know if I love it as much as I would think, because I wish I had the Targa, to be honest. I love the convertible aspect of cruising in the car. As far as the car itself, I love it. It's just the fact that I don't have the ability to open my roof, and also doesn't have a nice sound. It's got a decent sound, but definitely not. I was just looking at this car. I'll show you guys. I feel like I should just go buy it. Look at this. It's $100,000 for a GT3. It's got a shit ton of miles on it, but it's a beautiful color. It's got carbon ceramics. Perfect show car. It's actually a pretty good damn buy, because this car sounds like a beast. Yeah. Um, you don't want to get an all-wheel drive car that's a sports car, unless you don't plan on, you know, like if there's no option for rear-wheel drive, then you get rear-wheel drive, or you plan on driving in the winter. Like a Turbo S 911, you can't get it in the rear-wheel drive. Same thing with the Targa. Yeah, this account's gonna be gone. A lot of miles on it. Yeah, but I could still probably do 30,000 miles on it. It's only 100 grand. You're gonna sell it for like 80,000 maybe in 5 years. If you have 3, 4 cars, you're not gonna put that many miles on it. I wouldn't track that car though. But my Boxster has 95,000 miles, and still drives perfectly fine. Hmm. Yeah, this account's got $2,000 worth of drawdown left, which is not bad. I mean, that's like a 50K account, but do I just break the rules and try to save this account without stopping out? But by save it, I mean like let's make like $2,000-3,000 on it. If it bounces, of course. If it doesn't bounce, then nothing will save it. We're gonna bounce either of the opening price or yesterday's close. The problem is when you break rules on the on the first day of the account, you totally forget that you broke the rules by the time you get to a payout. And then you request a payout and you're like, damn it, totally forgot I did that. Is there a software you need to download to copy trades? Yes, if you, depending on what platform you use. Every platform has a different copy trading style. So like Project X, Tradeovate, which is the web-based, you don't need to have any software. QUANTOWER is a copy trading built in the software, so you don't have to download anything. NinjaTrader is the one that you have to download, and you have to purchase a copy trader. Matt, no, I can't because I'm live with ETF, so I can't trade evals. I don't think. Definitely can't trade sim accounts anymore. Yeah, every copy trader is gonna have a little bit of issues here and there. Am I live with Tradeify? No. I think I would have been live with them by end of this month if I didn't blow my accounts on Friday. Because I had like $10,000 in my accounts. So stupid. All I needed was like 2 more days and get another $16,000 to $18,000 payout from them. Oh my god. Just hurts thinking about it. I literally lost like $50,000 on Friday in payouts. Like it was like $8,000 of guaranteed payouts that were pending. Well, not guaranteed, you could still get denied, but pending payouts. And then every day this week, I would have been requesting a payout from some prop firm. It's so sad. But you know what it is? I need to be able to stop out at the drawdown level. So if I have, or even like $2,500 worth of drawdown, because if I have $5,000 or $6,000 in PNL and I stop out for $2,500 left, that is still a lot better than doing an eval. It's basically like a blown account at that point, right? But it's still a lot better than starting from scratch with evals and then having to grow out of the drawdown. You're gonna get them back down to minimal drawdown, 2,500, but you could still recover from them. You just got to do it slowly. And that's why I want to be able to have some kind of software that's going to protect me from blowing up my accounts next time. Yeah, I answered. It's not gonna be flipping because $100 days are good. Apex doesn't have flipping rules anymore. They just have profitable days, which is a lot different than flipping. Because flipping is always percentage of your days versus profitable days. You just got to have 5 profitable days, and then whatever you do after that doesn't matter. I'd love to get a big bounce here back to 960s. Hopefully we could add a couple more contracts. Add one just to see if this is the bottom, maybe. Like retest this trend line. That's all I want. No, the $37 activation ended last week on Thursday. With Apex, the promos are not locked into the accounts you buy. The promos are whatever they are at the time. So if, let's say you have a 250K account right now and there's no promo, but tomorrow a promo comes out, you could use that activation promo on the accounts you bought yesterday or today, if that makes sense. So it's not locked into the account. Come on, market. I'll be right back, guys. Got a long way to go here. Hmm. What's my configuration? I just showed it actually. Let's see if I still have it up. Did my keyboard die? I think it did. Here are the specs. Pretty good for the price, I think. Well, the price is creeping up slowly. I think it's a pretty good PC for what it is. Yeah, I game as well, so we could actually play. Oh yeah, let's play a PGA. I need to practice. I haven't played. I played with Nutty one time, and it was so bad. Maybe I'll play again and see if I could get better. Maybe you guys have some pointers for me. Yeah, isn't that one of the best processors out right now? Yeah, I'll get Battlefield in the month exactly. October 10th, Battlefield comes out. But I'm not a fan of the Battlefield big modes. I like the Battlefield squad deathmatch, like the smaller maps. You're trying to get that Patrick cash? Well, you have a YouTube channel? That's what you got to do. Patrick definitely has more cars than he's made money trading. Like his value, how much he bought cars for, is way more than what he made trading. It's absolutely crazy. But I think he hinted at selling the Lambo, which I'm not gonna be happy about because when I went to the BDH, the Lambo was broken. And now I'm going back to the BDH probably sometime in the fall once Nutty flies there. And if he sells the Lambo, then I won't hear the V12. It's my favorite car next to a Porsche. It's all affiliate money. For the cars, yeah. I mean, that's how he gets to you know, use it for marketing and stuff. Because if you make $1 million trading, right? If you make $1 million trading, you could buy one car maybe 2 cars. But you're not buying a Lamborghini Aventador type of car. I love trading. Trading is so easy. Look at that. Making cash money. Whoever tweeted something, thank you very much. Whoever tweeted something, thank you very, very much. Kindly, sir. Still down a little bit, but grinding back up, and I could add to a winner. Oh, we had an auction already? Oh. Didn't realize it was 1 o'clock. Jesus. $140 for a lifetime activation and $85 for monthly. And my suggestion, not advice, just a suggestion. If you don't keep your accounts longer than 2 months, don't do lifetime activations. Just do monthly. Only pays off to have lifetime if you have your accounts over 2 months. Your quality went up to 1440. It always was. I always had a 1440, but I think the bit rate's higher. Does Golfy still have a job? Yeah, he's on vacation. I had to lay him off on vacation for a little bit because Friday was not fun. You can't switch to lifetime after you decide nope. The only platform I know that allows that is Elite Trader Funding, which is pretty funny because there's no point of having a lifetime with Elite Trader Funding. They put you live so quick. Yeah. So you're saying the camera's looking good too? The camera is definitely too high right now. I think I could change that. There we go. Trying to be a more professional streamer over here. All right, so this was an auction, so I probably got my false hopes up. But hopefully we just keep bouncing slowly into 950s. That's the target. Auction is I don't know exactly what it is. It's just a report that comes out. And let's see if I had it on my QUANTOWER news. My keyboard's dead. It's great. My new keyboard, well, gotta hardwire it. Jesus. Sorry guys, I didn't get to meet on time. But good news is that didn't hurt. I feel like I'm healing a little bit. Funded next, I don't know. The scalping thing scares me. 20-second trades? Nah. These headphones, that's why I don't use them for DJing. They just fall out of my ears too easily. These headphones are more expensive than the ones I use for DJing. Come on. Go up. Maybe we should play some music. Can you guys hear that? I can't. Oh, there it is. Go up!
Go up!
Yeah, it does sound like Mortal Kombat. Man, what a great game that was. Alright, we need a poll. Tekken or Mortal Kombat? I was a Tekken guy. I don't know why. Oh man, that was such a fun time as a kid. Holy smoke, such a simple game. Let's see if we can find a video of like Tekken on PS2. Oh, they're coming out with the new one. Ooh, wait a minute. They're coming out with the new one. I don't want to play audio because it's gonna... No. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, don't make it like... I don't know, it doesn't seem as interesting as the old ones. Man, what a graphics though. These were the graphics that we grew up with. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . As you guys could see, I watch a lot of golf. How is Nutty doing? Nutty is not in the office. Oh, come on. Go up. Yeah, those were the days. Simple, fun. What was that? There was another game, like a ninja game. I forget what it was. Man, that was a great game too. No, it's something with ninja. I don't know the name. Actually, I don't remember. Because I played in Poland, right? So the games in Poland would be sometimes translated. Tenchu. Yes, Tenchu. Oh yes, you're so sneaky, no one can see you. Atari games? I don't know. Band Capital because it is undercover. My best guess is lower, so just do the opposite. Well, if I do the opposite, it's gonna go up. So we're just gonna stick with what we got. We almost made it back to break even, so it wasn't bad. At least we're engaged in the market. If I could save this account and get it to like $1,000 green, it's gonna be great. I just have no desire to pass evals. I feel like Nutty. Nutty said the same thing. I feel like out of loop, out of sync. I think I just want to go back to my opening range trade for a little bit. Even doing that has been a mess because I lost my main accounts, right? So like everything on TradeSyncer that I had going on for the last 2-3 months is gone. So like all the settings on TradeSyncer have to be changed. Like I don't have the Apex accounts anymore that lead into TradeSyncer. And it's just like, how am I going to connect my Take Profit Trader live accounts to TradeSyncer? I have to go and log in and do all that stuff. So it's so much work. $2,300 payout approved. All our trades. Very nice. Well, prop firm. I'm assuming Apex because most other props don't even approve. Apex is the only one that's like unknown if it's going to be approved. Tradecopia only has trade of 8. I am probably going to sign a deal with TradeSyncer. Might as well make a little extra cash. They reached out to me. I use them. I like it, so why not? Oh, sorry guys. I'm on the wrong stream. But yes, Austin, I could definitely do that as well. That was supposed to be for like a different, like browsing and different things, not for trading. So I know it gets right in the way of the candlesticks, but on the other side, it will actually be fine. You guys want? I'll edit it live on stream. Watch this. We take that. We take the camera. Now we gotta flip the camera. Hello. It's like magic. And then we take the circle. There we go. How about that? Well, this price action is not working in my favor now. It was, but now it's not. I wonder what the delay is though. I can't do ultra low. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. Five-second delay is pretty long, but you can't do less in 1440p. Damn it, the market is selling off. Oh, bummer. And I have to break the rule because my stop would be in a terrible spot. I always activate Bullnox accounts on Fridays because of the 19-day rule. What is the 19-day rule? I always request a payout on Fridays with Bullnox. Oh, okay. Yeah. You typed 9 instead of 0 because it's so close together. Yeah. Should have figured that out. One of my biggest pet peeves is when I text someone and I misspell one letter or autocorrects one word the wrong way and someone can't figure out what the message is. I should have known that you meant 10 days. But the reason why I didn't is because with bone locks, it's like a 13-day, it's like a 13-day rule. So it's you're gonna request a payout, and then you get paid on Tuesday night, and then Wednesday starts the next payout window. So it's really like you get paid every 13 trading days. That makes sense. It's actually more than that. It could be 19 days actually. Wow, what a sell-off. Goodbye account. Well, tried to save it, but it couldn't do it. Now I broke the rule, so I'm gonna hold it. Do you trade Monday and Tuesday after requesting? No. Why are you long biased today? Any reason? No, I am always long biased. I don't take short trades. No specific reason. It was working well until I took this trade here. But it's all right. Brand new account. Don't really care. Scalping is not something I'm going to be doing consistently. It's something I'm just going to do sporadically once in a while type of things. Like, oh, I need extra couple $100 here and there. I'm going to do it because of all the hard work to wipe it out. It's just not worth it. That's why I stopped it in the first place. But we need some more volatility. Right now, the market is so dead. It's so hard to take a two-legged pullback or a trap setup because it's really dead. Like the market is barely moving in the grand scheme of things. And it's hard to hold it, you know? Like the ATR is in the sevens. Yesterday was probably even worse. I mean, look at this price action yesterday. I mean, that's today, isn't it? Or is it yesterday? I have too many lines now on my chart. Got to get rid of them after all. Don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. Well, we might as well add una más. All right, goodbye account. It was nice knowing you for a day. Bad day today. 3 accounts lost. That's more accounts than I would ever want to lose. But opening range trade was so fast that I had a glitch. And nothing I could do about it really. It was a glitch on how fast the opening range trade happened. So 2 accounts did not fill me into the short position. Filled me long and blew the account. And here we are blowing up another one. It's gonna take me some time to get back into the, you know, the consistency and all that stuff after a big loss like Friday. I mean, that's normal. The market's just not doing what I wanted it to do either. So it's like, if the market was going up, it would be great, you know? Well, Jesus. That's for this account. All right, well, I guess that concludes my trading day. Yeah, I'm gonna go play golf. Go practice. Go practice some. Let me see if I can. This place has like clinics, so sometimes it's taken. Let me see what the schedule is like today. I could touch some grass. I don't, guys, I don't care about 1 day accounts. Talk about this all the time. Okay, 3 o'clock. I could go at 3 o'clock. Because they have a class at 4 to 6. You know what? I'm going to go at 2 o'clock. Booking 2 o'clock. Because if I stay around here, I might want to trade my Take Profit Trader live account, and that's not going to be good. All right, so this is the final P&L on the day, and opening range trade was beautiful. That's what that matters. That's what the money's made. As long as the opening range trade keeps on winning, maybe we'll figure something out where I could start showing it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe if I show it afterwards, and maybe people won't copy it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the market's doing. If you stop the rewind live stream function, will that have less delay? I don't think so. Will it? I've never knew about that. Maybe I should do that. I feel like then people are gonna think I'm hiding something. Do I share my opening range idea? Yes. Within the ruins, you will have the email by 7 p.m. today, Eastern time, to activate. So it's pretty quick. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Just gonna go play some golf practice. Not really golf. It's just gonna be putting practice and chipping practice. All right, guys. See you all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully the stream was good enough for the first day on the new PC. And I'll see you guys all next time. Be good. Be safe. Adios, amigos.